So back for the second half, folks. Restart by Army. Going deep. Cleanly collected. Good collection there. 20 points to 3. UCL ahead of Army as we start the second half. Sansoni, he's been good with the boot today. So goes out on the full. Play comes back to where the kick was taken. So I seem to have jinxed Sansoni's boot there for a bit. Line out with the Army throw in. Good clean collection. Looking to maul it, but falling apart. Advantage Army being played, and they wanted to take the quick tap, but slowing it down a bit. Now Army on the offensive here. First up in the second half. Offloads. Number 8 looking to wriggle his way through. Falling yards short, meters short rather. Not the best of offloads. Looking for the outside. Finds space and scores. So Army on the board first up. Good bit of work there. Taking on the initiative, applying continuous pressure straight from the kickoff, and 5 points added. Good work indeed. Army tally moves up to 8, and we have just started the second half. Good work indeed. Just a quick mention about the text updates that we have for you folks, just in case you're not able to follow our webcast. We've got you sorted out. If you're using a dial-up connection, this is how you register. Type REG space score and send to 77000 77000. We'll get back to that in a bit. Conversion coming up for Army. Seems good. Is good. So very good kick indeed there. Making the try count with another 2 points added. So 7 points to the Army tally. Army move forward. 10 points on the board now for them. Upcountry Lions still ahead. 20 points to 10 over Army. But Army fighting back early in the second half. Good news. Sansoni to restart for UCL. Lads from the hill seemed a bit worried, flustered now, right up front the second half. Terrible attempt at collecting that restart. Falling on his tracks there. Adhika Hettiarachi has been very quiet today, held in his tracks. Selvam offloads. Looking for support is in the number 4. He's on his feet still. He's a strong lad. He's been doing that throughout the game. Advantage UCL. Play comes back to the initial knock on. Going back to that text update. If you're using a dial-up connection, type REG, leave a space, then type score and send it to 77000. REG space score 77000. And if you're using an Etisalat connection, type REG space TheScore and send it to 4499. If you're using an Etisalat connection, type REG, leave a space, type the score and send it to 4499. So Sansoni now looking for touch, flat kick, and it's a good kick. So UCL now on the march forward. Do register for the text updates, folks, just in case you're stuck in office and can't get through to our web stream. It's one way you can sort yourself out and keep yourself informed with what's happening here in the rugby scene in general these days as we bring the live coverage. Messy line out there for UCL. Ball stolen. Good bit of work there. Offloads. Needs support. Doesn't find any. Has to go to ground with ball in hand. Stolen well by the centre for UCL. So good bit of work there. Now the hooker charging in. Now not supporting your own body weight there. Quick tap taken at the wrong place. You have to go to the mark, says the referee. You have to support your body weight when you're going into the breakdowns. You've seen it time and time again, and it's one of those errors that teams keep on making on a regular basis. At times you can't blame them when you're being pushed and shoved, but coming back to the action, good kick there by Army, gaining good yards, going right back into UCL territory. And we are trying to get fresh legs on the park, is Army. So Army rotating their players. UCL yet to do it. Line out, throw in by Army. Now looking to work it down the field. Wanted to go on his own, almost intercepted. Good attempt there. Advantage Army though, there's a knock on. Number 8 break there from Army. Good break indeed. Terrible offload there. Blind pass. He really didn't care where the ball was going. Just chucked it out. Terrible bit of work there. After all the hard work, after a really nice break, he just mucks it up all by himself. So that knock on means UCL will get a put into the scrum. Sansoni has come up, seems to be the first receiver, so we can expect a thump down the field. Ball coming out clean, finds Sansoni, and just as we expected, kicks it right down the park. Is that a late tackle? 2 players down, referee totally immune to it. So a lot of oohs and ahs being thrown around by the crowd and the players alike, but referee just playing on, and this number 8 just going about his business. Hetty now with ball in hand, big hit. We felt it up here. Offloading now, space on the outside, but he wants to go on his own. He's a strong lad. Finds Suri. Suri taken down but dragged out in the process. We got 2 men down on the far end. Sansoni, and I can't quite figure out who the Army player is. Sansoni took a big hit. So Sansoni for UCL and Upali Samaravikrama for Upali Vikramasinghe rather for Army on the deck. Sansoni on his feet, and so is Upali. So good news for both teams. The referee summoning the two skippers, just having a quick word about these charges and tackles being thrown around. Need to go by the book, throw them hard, but so long as it's by the book, I'm sure the referee is all right with it. Line out contested by UCL. Selvam there to collect it. So yeah, tackler not releasing, says referee. Advantage UCL. Now will they look for 3 points or look for touch? So Sansoni, after taking that hit, now looking to get 3 points on the board for his team. Pin drop silence here at Havelock Sports Club. Very unlikely. It's flat, but is it good? Yes, it is. The touch judges agree, so flags go up. 3 more points added. No harm done from the tackle to Sansoni by the looks of it. So 23 points to 10. UCL ahead of Army SC. Terrible skills there. I have no idea what they were going for, but whatever it was, need to scrap it from the list of ploys straight away. So dreadful kick, restart, resulting in a scrum down for UCL now, right at the center of the field. Ball coming out clean for UCL. Looking for players on the outside. Win 3 takes a big hit. Sticks on where he was. Good work there. Good counter defense. Big tackle. Brilliant bit of work there. Making their presence felt here, Army. Good work at the breakdown as well. Have found some life here. New leash of life for Army here in the second half. A bit scrappy as well. Ball all over the place. Referee though letting play continue, which is the right thing to do. Offloads, working the line now and drops it. This lad has had butterfingers ever since he's gotten onto the park. Now Horn and UCL. Opportunity to get something going here in the second half. Has been a rather quiet one for the Upcountry Lions. Come down with the put in for UCL. Selvam trying to come off the park by the looks of it, is favouring his right hamstring by the looks of it, so replacements warming up on the sidelines for UCL. Maybe the first leash of fresh legs coming in. Referee really unhappy with the front row there of both teams. Just having a rather stern couple of words there. Wait for my call, says the referee. Now finally scrum underway. Not the cleanest, but that'll do. Nevertheless, breaking his way right through the center. The inside center for UCL. Now offloads to the number 8. He's still on his feet. UCL employing their foreign players to good effect here. Has been the case throughout the match. Is going right through there, says the referee. Fortunately, doing all these mistakes right in front of the referee's eyes, you can't expect to get away after doing stuff like that. Army will now look to gain some ground and thump it down the park. Not the best kick by any means. Falls inside the field of play. Sansoni now weaving his way through. Thumps it down the park and looking for players to collect. But fullback was there for Army. Here we go. Chip and chase. Will the bounce favor? No, it won't. But brilliant bit of work from one end of the field. He comes all the way back. So Army on the offensive. For a moment there, I thought Army had a try coming their way, because there was nobody present by any means to take that man down. Kunaga for Army with that offensive break there, but Army now have brought it on the park, and UCL a bit flustered by the looks of it. Selvam has come off the field, so that's his day's work done. Seems rather worn out, does Selva, but scrum down for Army. They've been having a good second half so far, and if they keep going at the pace that they're going, good things can come out of it. Number 8 stopped in his tracks. Just a waste of energy there. Breakdowns have been really messy from both sides. Now looking for support on the outside. Number 13 trying to maraud his way through, not successful. Now the lock forward trying to cut his way across. Army still with ball in hand. He's being carried around like a rag doll there. Good 10 meters. Army falls back, but still with ball in hand. That's what matters. Chips and chases. Will it bounce in his favor? No. Sansoni safely behind it. Still on his feet. Kicks it down the field, but goes out on the full, and play comes back to where the kick was taken. Everything happening so very fast all of a sudden in this game. It was really easy paced in the first half. Not anymore. Second half has seen some springs being added to the boots. Line out, Army take, and clean collection there. Offloads, cuts it across. It's going right into traffic, but he's still on his feet. Kunaga. Now the prop forward stopped on his tracks. Big hit. Prop forward, not that effective. Stolen, but knocked forward in the process, says the referee. So the Army supporters getting right behind the team now. They see something good happening. They trail by 13 points. You can also look at it as just 13 points. So only good things can come out of it. We'll have to wait and see. Clean scrum for Army. Moving it this way and that way. Now cut out pass. But no room to run. And Sansoni now with ball in hand. He's been everywhere today. He's had a good game. Three men converging on that hefty number 8. Looking for the blind side. Radhika Hettiarach offloads. So support staff getting heavily involved in the game now. Quick tap taken. So UCL opting to go for the 3 points here. Sansoni has had a good game so far. Would love to get this done and dusted with as well. Immense concentration going into it. It's flat, and for the first time this evening he goes to the right of the uprights. So 3 points not to be for UCL, just as I was hyping Sansoni up. Commentators curse, you'd say. Restart, not the best. Or is it? Good collection there by the flanker. Good defense there though, covering up really nice. Here we have trying to wriggle his way through, finally taken down. He's getting really physical here, the game now. Running right across, held up beautiful cover defense there. He marked him from a distance and knocked forward. And scrum down with the put in for UCL now. wriggling his way through there, but somehow held on his tracks. So man down for UCL. Took a big hit there. Good touch there found by Sansoni. He just goes about his business casually and does a good job at it as well. Good clean take, but right royal muck up there by the hooker. So all the good work there at the line out to no avail, because his teammate couldn't hold on to the ball. So scrum down and Army put in. Number 8 breaking free. So the referee very much aware of what's going around. So good bit of officiating there. But now UCL with an opportunity and he scores. Beautiful bit of work there. And some points for UCL and that lock forward who's been having a good game as well. So UCL now showing a glimpse of what they were in the first half, finally coming and finding their groove. So not the easiest of conversions for Sansoni at quite an angle. Sansoni will look to add 2 more points to the UCL tally. And the wind not helping Sansoni this time. Didn't get it from the meat of his boot either. Just drifting to the right of the uprights. So not a successful conversion. So the score will read 28 points to 10 in favor of UCL ahead of Army SC. Restart by Army. Kick goes deep. They're trying to get into UCL territory and not succeeding that way because the collection was clean. Good ward off there, but terrible offload right in his face. Smack Jack, and so Army to a certain extent succeeding in what they wanted to get back into UCL territory. Scrum down for Army now. They really will have to work from here. There's no use in staying back at in their end of the field, which they've been doing for the last 7 to 10 minutes. Good clean scrum there, but number 8, who's been very messy with ball handling, just drops it like a hot potato there, giving UCL an opportunity. Here we have Srinath, chip and chase, but he's just stepped out in the process. That was an impressive gust of speed there, out of nowhere. Fabulous speed indeed by Suri. UCL contesting the lineup, but to no avail. Ball coming out clean for Army. Working the line. Seems to be a bit of a sevens player. Finds a gap. Finally taken down. Radhika Hettiarachi cleans up after the tackle. Awkward bounce and Sony right behind him. Knock on by the Army player, so good bit of work there. Good pressure from UCL. Now we'll have a scrum down. Just meters away from the try line. Into the final 10 minutes of the game. UCL will love another try or two just to seal the deal. Holding on, says the referee, so not working out well for UCL there. Good kick there to get out of jail by Army. UCL contesting, but to no avail. Good bit of work there, the line out by Army. Now spreading it wide. Completely outfoxing Radhika there. Advantage Army. Being played by the ref. Quick tap taken. Looking for space and support. Finds it. Big hit by Radhika. But he's down himself. And here we have Sansoni trying to weave his way, but that was not Sansoni. Mohammad Sashan, but when he went to ground after tripping on his own foot, just couldn't hold on to the ball, so knocked forward and scrum down to Army now. Bit messy there, and knock forward by Army. So a lot of knock forwards on display here during the latter stages of the game. Just around 6 minutes left in this Clifford Cup encounter between Upcountry Lions and Army SC, played here at the Havelock Sports Club. Thank you very much for joining us here at TheScore.lk. It's been a pleasure bringing you the live pictures. Scrum down, UCL put in. Once again we'll looked to use this to good effect, but very good defense indeed. Knew exactly what he was doing, but good offload, good presence of mind. He bursts through and scores. Brilliant bit of work. Nobody saw that coming. Absolutely brilliant to watch. Good presence of mind, that's what I can say about that. 5 more points added to the UCL tally. Takes it up to 33 now, and 2 more on its way, provided Sansoni can get it right. Needs to get it through the uprights, and we'll have 2 more points, and that'll be a comfortable margin by all means for UCL. We are at the dying stages of the game now, and all smiles for UCL now. They know it's a done deal, a sealed deal. So Srinath coming off, and so is the centre who just scored. Last minute changes by UCL. Sansoni, has he got it right? No, he hasn't. Second half hasn't been so kind on Sansoni. So conversion attempt failed, unsuccessful. So 33 points to 10. UCL ahead of Army SC. We got just about 5 minutes left on the clock now. Army still trying to make something out of it, as you'd expect from these lads. They've got the never say die attitude. That's what they've been brought up with. Looks for space. Will it have good bounce? Not necessarily, but a good kick nevertheless. Just playing for time now, UCL, by the looks of it. Just gonna keep it out of reach for Army. Line out throw in for Army SC now. Will UCL contest for it? We'll have to wait and see. They'd like to keep possession as much as they can with UCL, just to they just can't afford to do that. I don't know what he was thinking there. Here we have fresh legs bursting his way through. He wants more. Terrible ball handling there, but now Army with an opportunity. It took 3 men to take him down. Offloads, terrible pass. So now it's getting a bit untidy here at Heavy Sports Club. Everybody looks a bit tired. Thumps it down the field. Shashan trying to retrieve it. We'll have to do so once it goes out of touch. Goes out right at the halfway point. Line out with UCL throw in. Good clean take there by UCL. Good cover tackle as well, but not quick enough. Radhika Hettiarachchi trying to make something out of it, of whatever's left of the game, but knocks it forward. He's not had a good game today. He looks a bit worn out now. Not necessarily the Radhika Hettiarachchi we are used to seeing. Probably having an off day. He's been entrusted with the duties of leading the side as well. Man on deck for Army SC, but he's numbering his way back here. I think he'll be helped off the field now. Just dragging his foot there, doesn't seem to be able to carry on. Replacement coming in for the flanker. Don't think it'll be of much use. Quick tap taken, number 8. He's a busy bloke. He's at number 8 for Army. A bit too busy at times, but good work at the breakdowns by UCL. Now looking for support, finds it, goes to ground. Quick tap taken. We'll look to salvage some pride here, Army. I think that's what they're after now. Nothing much they can do as far as the game is concerned. Intercepted. Knocked forward, and last move of the game, according to the ref, if I heard him correct, full time has approached. So one final burst is what Army would be hoping for. Scrum down with the put in for Army. Here you go, Army working it wide, looking for support. Terrible offload. Sansoni will just tap it out. And there you go, folks. The long whistle has been blown. That's the end of the game.